Broadcasting live from Europe. This is the most badass hot. It's the Super Bowl party.
Hey,
What's going
Get
on?
your chips and dips together, folks.
Get your chips and dips. Let's party. This Super Bowl is going to be. Oh, and my point men today are none other than the legendary Jay Klink and newsman, bluesman Jeff the Huffman, who's going to be doing some Super Bowl news. Are you excited? You get to talk about football without me yelling at you.
Oh, the NFL has a...
What?
Jeff's not too happy about the NFL.
No. No, and I actually got a little bit more follow-up on that. You know, just when I start to, you know, kind of calm down a little bit, Goodell and Kroenke, they all come out with something else that just makes me angry again. We'll probably get to that in a little bit.
Okay.
So you're going to root for LA now?
Somebody's been paying attention in broadcast class.
Jeff's getting good. I don't know if you've noticed, Jeff's getting better every fucking week.
He is, of course.
He's getting better all the time.
I
You're like
attempt-
night and day better than you were this time this last year. Your mic isn't, but otherwise you're pretty good.
Well,
Well,
take the good with the bad.
Yeah, at least you're entertaining. Who cares if nobody can hear you?
I gotta take what I can get. No, it's not that they can hear you. It sounds like a tin cup. That's the problem. It's fucking when I was a kid.
Just sounds like he's talking like this. Hello, I am Jeff the Health Officer. By Advocare.
By Advocare. Be a man like me. What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the Super Bowl party. Let me covering a whole bunch of topics, including Matt Kazar, and we're gonna yell at the Germinator. Germinator fucked up big, but we'll get to that in a minute. All right, I want to ask about this ridiculous Super Bowl. Here's what I'm told, because I got a briefing by Dead on Dave. All right. What's his name? What Peyton Manning is a god and
Was a god.
and Cam Newton is a big jerk. And then I scroll through Facebook and I see Kenny Morrison, and all I'm seeing this Cam Newton character do is give footballs to kids. And I'm thinking, what an asshole. Like, what the fuck?
Well, I
Yeah.
mean, what Dave was saying is he gets upset when Cam Newton, you know, he's 6'5", 260, and he runs like Usain Bolt.
Yeah.
When he gets a 1-yard touchdown, keep in mind 1 yard is 3 feet for those of you that don't know that. It's relatively easy for a man who hit the genetic lottery, to go 3 feet into the end zone, and then he's a real emotional guy. He's real into the game. He has a lot of fun playing it, and I love that aspect. But when you go 3 feet for a touchdown and you're doing all kinds of backflips, I can see why that can rub some people the wrong
How
way.
often does he do that, though? I mean, was it one time or?
When he scores a touchdown and stuff, it's a game. It's football. All right, these guys are
Right.
playing a game.
Yeah.
If they're not at the office, yeah, woo! Guess who just made 10% over the fucking goal this month? Woo!
I bet if they did that at work,
Like, go to
people would
work,
probably
like,
dig
yeah.
work more. Sounds like fun to me. Well, I got to be honest with you.
Although I will say, if you are upset about Cam Newton scoring touchdowns, if you're on the other team, don't let him score.
Yeah,
Yes.
that's
There you
another
go.
one.
It's as simple
Well,
as
let
that.
me ask you something. This 1 yard thing that I keep hearing, how many times does that happen?
I don't know how many times it's actually happened, but I haven't.
Did it
counted
happen once? Did he go too far? I mean, Alex Ovechkin's gone
Oh yeah,
too far.
it happens. You know, when they're right on the goal line, he'll hop over everybody or go straight through everybody. Easy touchdown.
But then he acts like a jerk afterwards.
It's
You know, I wouldn't
it's
say
an easy
acting like-
touchdown, but still,
Right, it's an easy touchdown.
But it's not that. I mean, they could stop him.
Yeah,
Quarterbacks have been stopped
so-
before.
It's
Goes
the
in-
But Jake, he's talking about the celebration. The celebration's
Yeah, I
on
know,
the top.
but still, it's a touchdown. Come on,
Yeah.
By the way,
What's he
the
gonna-
dab. Wait, the dab.
Canadians commenting on the Super Bowl.
Yeah,
It
look-
doesn't get any better than
Yeah,
that.
Pure's got the Panthers. I bet on the Broncos because what's his name said they were a dog.
Yeah, they're like a 5-point underdog.
But I
don't know what the
I
line's
could have
at now.
swore Dave said Carolina was a dog going in.
No,
Oh, so I should have took it early, I guess. That's what he was saying.
no,
so
Carolina
Denver
was
a
never
dog.
a dog, dude.
Yeah, well, I bet on Denver, but it only gave me like fucking. I'm only like a little above 2-1. You know?
Yeah.
It's not much. My experience with these stupid games, especially with the 2 weeks they have in between the game is they're blowouts. This game sucks for the most part. It sucked most
2
of my
years
life.
ago it did.
I think St. Louis 99, which Jeff doesn't even remember. Probably.
That is false.
You do remember that.
Jeff
Oh,
was-
you were like 9 or 10. You're almost 10. Okay, yeah.
No,
You're
I
in-
was like 5. I was
That-
like
That's considered the greatest Super Bowl of all time, right?
4. Yeah, the Mike Jones
I mean,
tackle.
the Giants playing against the Patriots, those were
That's
pretty good.
all right. I was in Iraq.
Last year's
That
was
helmet
last year's
catch.
was actually pretty good.
Last year's
Yeah.
wasn't bad.
Yeah,
When
yeah, you was.
When I grew up, I mean, the only ones that were good were the Giants, because they always made it nerve-wrackingly close, and everything else was a blowout. I mean, even the other closest one I think would have been the Bengals in San Francisco. I think that was, I want to say 88 or 89, and
Yeah. Boomer Esiason.
yeah, Boomer Esiason when he went there, Mr. Long Island, and it was like they kind of had San Francisco on the ropes for a second, and then they just completely destroyed them. I mean, it was like ridiculous. Yeah, I thought it was like nuts. All right, so Cam Newton, he's a big douche, apparently.
I like him.
I do too. I do too.
I wish he was on my team. That's
Oh, really?
He could fucking do an Irish jig as long as my team was playing today. I could give a fuck less what he does after he scores a 1-yard touchdown.
Is he kind of like PK a little bit? Does he sell like
Yeah.
PK?
Oh yeah,
But is he
you know
like
what?
PK's a good guy though? I mean, everybody. I think we can all agree.
Yeah.
that PK's a good guy.
I mean, he had his problem with I think there was when he came in, there was an issue with some type of because he transferred schools,
Mhm.
and I think it was like one of those NCAA gift dealies where he would, he
Manning
accepted
actually
a
had some
gift.
issues in college as well.
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Did he rape anybody?
Well,
Actually,
kind,
it's funny
well,
mention it.
I wouldn't say rape, but I
Well, he
mean,
did.
you're on the right track.
Well, tell me. You gotta educate me. I'm as bad as
Apparently,
you
he
can-
was getting his I think it was his ankle or foot or something looked at
Yeah.
by the physician at where'd he go? Tennessee? Yeah.
Oh, and he wiggled his wiener, right?
Yeah.
I remember that. That's not rape. It's funny, is what it is.
Fun fact
that's like
for you.
Brett Favre was sending fucking dick pics to
That's
one
funny.
of the sideline reporters.
Can't do that. You can only get away with that if you're Scott Stevens. Oops.
Fun fact for you.
Oops.
Peyton Manning was backup at Tennessee for a pretty good baseball player. Turned out to be a very good baseball player. That would be the longtime first baseman for the Rockies, Todd Helton.
That's right.
Now I know why I only like one sport. Because I don't know. Just football's like
No, I like football. I think
I know
think
you do.
obviously it's not the same that it used to be.
yeah.
Like back in the wide receivers and quarterbacks.
Yeah. Can't breathe
Am I-
on them.
You know,
Football flags on
even
them?
when I was watching it 10 years ago.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm talking about. Like 10 years ago, it's just now it's like every single passing record's going to be obliterated,
Yeah.
and
You
it's
can't
like
breathe on a receiver anymore. You can't even look at a quarterback.
Wait till this shit comes to the NHL when every fucking hit is like scrutinized to no end. They just call
Let's
everything.
well, you know
everybody
what?
in-
Yeah.
But everybody in
This could-
bubble wrap.
Yeah.
This concussion movie that came out that has that Will Smith was in.
Yeah.
It's like it's gonna hurt the NFL.
Yeah,
Might
that's what
hurt
he
the
said.
NHL, but the NHL is not direct contact like how the NFL is.
I don't know. The NHL, I think this Weidman thing's gonna blow this shit wide open. This stunt they with Weidman.
Screwed themselves.
They screwed themselves.
Yeah, but
you know what? You know what? Don Cherry was talking about it too. He pretty much had the opinion that I did. Other than I think they should have found a way to let him off. But the bottom line was he just refused to get. I mean, it's a little. In fairness to Colin Campbell, it's a little tough to say I had a concussion, and not go to see a doctor till after the fact and refuse. And the fact that these guys are
She got
allowed to
the spotters
refuse.
for.
What's that?
She got the spotters.
Yeah, I know.
for.
Like, what's the
See,
point of having
he went out
spotters?
the next shift, right?
What? No, he
Did
stayed in the
no,
ice.
No,
Oh,
like
yeah,
after,
Yeah, he
but
stayed
you know
there.
what?
Yeah.
That if shame on watch. There's gonna be concussion
NHL
specialists.
screwed.
No.
Like it's gonna be like how the NFL is. Every
Yeah.
time somebody gets hit hard, you're gonna see them come off the ice. You're gonna see them get the baseline test,
Mm.
and then they're gonna either make they're gonna sit them out for the game, or they're just going to or let them play depending on how they do with the baseline test.
Well, I don't
Yeah,
mind, but I don't mind them checking him out but I mean he got spotted.
It's the only
That's one
way. I
thing,
mean,
you know?
there's really nothing. They're trying to do everything with these helmets and There's really no way.
Well, that's my point, Jake. There is no way. So this is like a calculated risk that's worth a shit ton of money. You know, a lot of guys risk their ass in the Army for a fucking hell of a lot less money.
What is this? That CTE? They're saying like O.J. Simpson had it. They're saying
it just came out.
Well, that's the thing. Your drug
Stabler
problems are always blamed on it. Everything you do bad in life is already blamed on it. I mean, look, you just I was talking. Listen to Harrison Mooney, who's going on about Ballack, Rippin and Bugner, and I was like, he was going on and on about how he hates fighting. And by the way, there's a case to be an anti-fighting case. When these concussion overreactors, in my opinion, they don't mention the fact that most of these guys had serious drug problems. I'm willing to bet that concussions, football and hockey, booze and pills,
here's
never
another
mixed.
thing. Let's flip the script to entertainment, where these guys now in wrestling, everyone has a wrestling show here. That now look at what's happening. The guys that had these drug problems were like probably guys that were like just getting beat over the head day and night. Like Axel Rotten just died.
Axel Rotten just died?
He died. He
that?
hardcore guy.
From ECW. That was the most drug infested promotion out of all.
Oh yeah, I know, but you know what? It makes you wonder. Does one go with the other? The chicken and the egg, type deal.
Drugs weaken your immune system.
He's a good.
Drugs, drugs weaken everything, but is it because of the blows to the head?
I'm sure. Well, they don't. There's no chair shots to the head anymore, and I agree.
Not
with
anymore.
That.
Not anymore.
I agree with that. I don't think there should be chair shots to that. Not for entertainment.
You don't need that.
You don't need that. They didn't do too many chair shots to the head when I was a kid. It was in the Attitude Era when it really skyrocketed. Yeah. But they didn't know. They didn't know back then. My whole problem with the concussion is this does major damage to the NFL. Well, everybody knows now it's dangerous. Don't like it, take your kid out of football. Don't like it, don't kid. Bugner's parents were told. They're suing they're suing the Rangers now for not getting him help, and the NHL on top of it. He jumped out of camp, or he jumped out of rehab. He was in New Orleans drinking. Drinking like an idiot, doing pills,
Johnny Manziel?
And he dropped dead.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, is both of these like the concussions? Do they do something in the brain where you have to have these drugs and alcohol, and vice versa?
No, I see. They did. First of all, they're never gonna be able to prove that. I doubt that. Not in my lifetime. I know that, but that's what I'm saying, Jake. It's convenient to blame everybody else. I'm sure Don Cherry has his share of fucking concussions. 20-year career in the AHL. He never killed anybody. He never put a gun in his mouth.
Same with Gordie Howe.
Yeah, same with Gordie Howe. What do they have in common with the guys we're talking about? No drugs.
What do they? Yeah, I'm sure drugs.
But I mean, the idea is that if you could associate all bad behavior with CTE.
I never seen Pat LaFontaine crash his car into a fucking
there's another guy.
preschool.
Well, what about Eric Lindros? What has he done? Nothing that we know
Pat
of.
LaFontaine would put on his hat and have a concussion.
Yeah, I know. He got bad shape. Poor Pat. Paul Correa, too. Although Correa, I heard, is pretty fucked up.
Yeah,
but Correa, but Paul Correa had a predisposition to this shit coming in the league. I remember clearly in 1997. They said his career might be over. And all of a sudden he plays for another 10, 15 years.
Yeah, and not to mention the Stanley Cup game in 2003. What happened?
Oh, God. Well, that hit would have been illegal now.
Oh yeah, Stevens would have been chased out of the league.
Yeah, well,
but he also wouldn't have been able to come back and play.
Yeah, well, no, that's another thing. Well, I mean that to me is not like this movie that's coming out. Like, all right, they did things that were wrong back then based on the science that they knew at the time. It's almost like there's like a retroactive judgment.
Picture a doctor from the 50s. Concussions are good for you. They get the blood flowing to all parts of the brain.
718-395-7660.
Hitting your wife is just a pastime, not because of a little bump to the noggin. Something's down on the table, just belt her in the backside.
I'm going to do Matt. I'm thinking we should do Matt next. Matt's...
I need to know what's going on with him.
Oh, he got good stuff.
What happened? He's...
What?
He told me something. I think he said it in the chat, so I think I could bring it up. About somebody giving away tickets to a Habs game.
Oh, you missed. That was like 2 weeks ago. You missed that whole thing. He was bashing on Terrion, And
Terry his daughter.
And Tony
Yeah.
Hall's trying to call me. Oh, what's Tony? Tony Hall probably wants. Oh, he's a fucking can't miss call. I gotta find. I gotta add him to contacts. That's the guy who talks funny, right? Tony Hall.
Tony?
Am I right, Jeff?
Is he the one with the little bit of a?
He has a little bit of a
stutter?
lisp or something. He's gold.
Something like that.
I hope he asks me a football question. I'm trying. I can't find Mecca Matt's picture because I got to put his picture up.
What jersey? That's the Army jersey you were saying?
Yeah, that's what I got for re-upping. It's first arm. It's stitched though. I mean, everything's stitched.
Who is it?
It's like no, it's the first
Generic Army jersey.
No,
Who
it's
cares? Army football sucks.
It's the first armored division. It's just like a goof jersey. It's not real.
Yeah.
Let me. I gotta add him to contacts.
I'm a Jets fan, but I actually went into my closet, found my Carolina Panthers jersey because Keyshawn Johnson was a Carolina Panther, so I picked it up for like $5, like 10 years ago.
Let's check out Tony Hall. This guy.
That thing for $5.
This might be good.
From a flea market.
Oh.
It's stitched too, so
Nice.
yeah.
Tony Hall, you there? Tony? Tony? Well, he's trying to come in, I guess. All right, call back, buddy. Real quick. Call back. Yeah, well, forget it. Call back after this segment. So, Mecca Matt is on his way to Bangor, Maine for a...
he got in?
Well, he's going for his interview. He's got two choices. He can go to university in Bangor or go to a college in Rochester. And I said, you're kind of winning either way. I checked the place in Bangor. It's freaking 20 minutes from the Black Bears, the Maine Black Bears college. That's a big Division I college hockey town. That's awesome. Okay. He said there's no hockey there. I made one Google. I was like, there's plenty of hockey there. Paul Correa played for the Maine Black Bears. And he's got another chance to go to Rochester, right? There's shit tons of hockey in Rochester. You got the damn Rochester Americans. Probably the equivalent to an original 6 AHL team.
Dude, there's tons of AHL teams.
Yeah.
Up in upstate New York. Mike Richter's been doing these commercials for upstate New York lately.
Is that where he moved? Mike Richter?
I guess so. They've just come on to do, oh, you know how much I like the ice, and they show the Utica Comets. They show the Albany Devils.
Is Mike Richter real fat now?
I don't know. They don't show him. It's just his voice, but he sounds like he's fat. He has that fat guy voice.
Yeah, I saw him like 10
like
years
I
ago.
have. Yeah.
Tony Hall, you're on the air. What's on your
Keith
mind?
the Chuck Bad?
What's up, man?
What's up? What's on your mind, man?
I thought to watch hockey earlier. I didn't think about it. I want to ask you a question.
Sure.
Guys. Were you picking Super Bowl tonight? Were you picking the Broncos or the Panthers?
I picked the Broncos, but I don't even know anything about football. I picked the Broncos because they were the dog, and I want to make money. I don't want to break even. That's why I fucking picked the Broncos.
What do you got, Huffman? What do you got?
Who do you want to win for Tony? Oh, Jeff. All right, yeah, Jeff, you take it.
I want the Broncos because I'm a huge Peyton Manning guy. I think it's actually going to be a pretty close game. But if it is going to be a blowout, it can only be a blowout one way, and that would be Carolina just absolutely obliterating Denver. I don't see that happening at all, though.
Yeah.
You know?
Wow,
I want however my numbers got to come out in the pool. I could give a fuck less about the score. I want to be entertained too, but
I don't know. I'm probably gonna play H1Z1.
So I have a question, Tommy.
Yeah.
Do they actually on German TV? Do they just air the Super Bowl?
Funny you asked that because when I have watched it over here, I go to the Irish pub, right? And those guys are the guys at the Irish pub. They're like all sick NBA, and these guys are sports fanatics. Besides the ridiculous
really
amounts of soccer that we have over here, we also they're huge. Like this guy Ben O'Connor. He's a huge NBA fan, and he's a huge huge NFL fan, big Packers fan, and he actually watches the NHL playoffs. So he loves American sports. American sports become very fashionable. So I thought it was going to be on cable, like in the middle of the night, right? I checked, it's not there. I was like, well, I guess they're not airing it. Guess what? They're putting it on a regular, in German, a regular TV station, like the equivalent to like Channel 4 in New York, NBC. It would be like equivalent to that. So it's like totally mainstream, which shocked the shit out of me.
I would love to. I'd love to hear it, like a bunch of German.
More popular than you think, and it's really popular in
it's fun.
UK.
You know, it's funny. It's funny you mentioned bilingual broadcast because the Panthers broadcast, they have like 16 teams in the NFL have a Espanol broadcast.
Mm-hmm.
And these guys, they did like a whole thing on them 2 weeks ago. These guys are just amazing to listen to. They have like nicknames for all the players. Like they call Cam Newton El Dinosoro because there's no other.
In football? That sounds like more
Yeah.
fun to listen to those fucking hacks in the ring. Oh God!
Touchdown! Touchdown! El Dinosoro!
I can't watch football or baseball anymore because every time I turn it on, it's just something political or some. And I heard Beyonce's gonna do this like racially charged song during.
Yeah, they brought in
halftime.
Beyonce and Bruno Mars.
Bruno Mars is a really good entertainer, dude. But I heard she's gonna sing some kind
That's
of really.
That's because Coldplay's playing the halftime
Yeah,
show.
yeah. Well,
Oh,
I thought it was Coldplay and Beyonce and Bruno Mars.
Yeah.
And from what I heard, was Beyonce's doing like this really racially charged song, which is just like, to me,
Come on, yeah, it's a Super
like it's
Bowl.
a Super Bowl. Like, aren't we supposed to like fucking we're all Americans
Yeah.
today, right? I mean, I know there's problems out there. I'm not saying I have a problem with the song or anything.
Yeah, I don't want to be like if I was sitting there with like a black friend, just be like looking at him and
Yeah, I
him
know.
looking
It's
at
like
me,
fucking
and
uncomfortable.
then
and
me
shit.
looking at him and him looking at me like
Yeah.
sorry, dude.
I don't have
My
any
family-
cops. I
My
don't have any
family
cops.
didn't know any of you guys. So
I don't have any cops in my family. Yeah, I hate that shit. Tony,
You
what
guys
else is
got-
on your mind?
You got control of the league.
Tony, what's on your
Yeah.
what's on your
I'm
mind?
sorry.
What else is
I'm being quiet.
I know.
Listen to you
I'm
guys.
going to give you a chance to talk. So, who are you going for? You going for the Broncos?
Your musicians about the game tonight, and that was one of my that. And the hockey, I went to a little story for when I went to hockey game.
Uh-huh.
I went to it was Washington versus I forgot what the other team was. I forgot what the name.
Quebec
well,
Nordiques. Was it them?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, and we beat them. It was crazy. Ovechkin had 500 scoring goals, and that was amazing. Everyone flipped.
You got to see Ovechkin? I never saw Ovechkin live. You're a lucky guy.
I did.
Where you live? Do you live near the DC area?
No, I live at Marlboro. I'm very close to DC. I'm very close to them.
Yeah, that would be the DC area. All right.
You're from Maryland?
Yeah, I am.
I could tell you the accent is just say home. Say the word home. That's all now. Ham, going ham. I have
Ham.
family. They live in Brandywine, so I know
All right.
how y'all could work.
I guess you're a Redskins fan too, right?
Yeah, I am.
I hate the Redskins
Like that?
because they have a racist name. That's what.
I love the Redskins for that exact reason. It is the really like, but it took them like 80 years to figure out. Wait a second,
Well,
Redskins. That's a slur towards Native
Only time.
Americans.
only time I fucking hear anybody bitching about it, some white guy with fucking glasses and a plaid T-shirt. So I don't really have a fucking problem with
You
it.
know what? The Onion had an article and said Washington Redskins ready to just convert to the DC Redskins due to the controversy of the name.
All right, Tony. I got
Washington
something to do with
Buffalo
Macazard.
jockeys.
Thanks for calling, bud.
No, man.
Take care. Tony, everybody. All right, that's good. Just do Matt Kazar. Matt Kazar is asking out chicks, by the way.
Nice.
Yeah. I'll say.
There's gonna be Making a Murderer Part 2 with him.
That's what the girls kind of react. That's how the girls felt about it. Now that you mention it, big shocker, huh?
You know what's funny? His dad's a dentist, so he'll probably like his serial killer trophy is gonna be like teeth or something. He's gonna take like one molar.
Yeah. Well, here he is asking out girls at his college, which I told him not to do again because I don't want to get him in trouble. But some of this is pretty good. Here's girl number one.
Excuse me? Excuse me, miss? Excuse me? I have a problem. I forgot my phone number. I was wondering if I could have yours.
Yeah, good one. He's so smooth. Here we go.
Can I have your phone number?
Oh no, because I don't have a phone number in here.
By the way, the girl's age. I do not have a phone number. Asian chick.
I don't have a phone number.
He's torturing some poor foreign girl.
I'm looking for a girlfriend.
Oh, sorry.
Could you touch this?
I am all out of girlfriends. Come see my uncle. He has
You know, it'd be funny if he just said, "I'm looking for a wife," because that's how creepy it sounded the way he says it.
Yeah.
I'm looking for. It might as well just say, "I'm looking for a wife."
Do you know what material this is?
I don't know.
Boyfriend material.
What?
Bye.
What the hell's happening? Why? Are we breaking up? Fuck. What the hell? The quality of the picture went down. I wonder why.
Do your feet hurt? Because you've been running through my mind all day.
You know what I'm
No,
boyfriend.
baby, you be my Dairy Queen. I'll be your Burger King. You treat me right, and I'll do it your way. He's got to say that next time.
It's too funny. Fucking Matt's. That's too funny. Well, he didn't stop there.
It sounds like he cornered her in the bathroom.
That's what I told him.
It really does. Like she was trying to get away, and he just cornered her.
You should have heard me talking to him. It's like, look, if she has blue hair, don't do it. You know, got blue hair, hairy legs, Birkenstocks. They're humorless. You know. Now here's girl number 2.
Excuse me, miss. I lost my phone number. I have a bit of a problem. I was wondering if I could have yours.
No, sorry.
It wasn't good.
That was cute, though.
Okay. Hey, if you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber. Can I have your number?
I want to hear that again.
Cucumber.
Hold on.
Okay. Wasn't good.
That was cute, though.
Okay. Hey, if you were a vegetable, you'd be a cucumber. Can I have your number? Please.
Yeah, they're all like,
have a nice
they're all
day.
like running away. Alright.
Film me because you just kept looking at me.
Actually, the thing is, he said he sent some film. Roy in Florida, you're on the air. You're gonna do this segment with us, so stand by. I'll get to you in a minute. So he got some dude to film it, and he was supposed to send it to me or something, right? And I said, like, film it. Like, what do you think I could do? You think I could air some, like, strange girl and put her on the program? Oh, they'll never find out. I was like, no, you can't do that. You got to tell them, like...
By the way, Michael Lawson said the new Netflix series, The Making of a Rapist.
If you're inside a building, you have to get permission.
At least he's tried. This one's really funny because I have to translate. Because the girl says none of your business in French. It's funny.
Excuse me? Excuse me, madam?
Matt.
Excuse me?
Fucking madam. Who says that? I knew they were polite
You know
in
what?
Canada,
No.
but...
Next time he does this, if he gets consent and they do it,
Yeah.
he has to be dressed in a fucking top hat.
You say madam.
Excuse me, young lady.
Yeah.
And a cane. Yes.
Madam.
Eye patch. I want
Excuse
to
me,
look like
madam.
the fucking Planters peanut.
Who
guy.
says madam? Jesus. Mademoiselle? I guess maybe. I don't know.
I just have a little problem. I lost my phone number. I was wondering if I could have yours.
Sorry.
Really? What's his name?
So they both. It's none of your business. And then the final one.
Excuse me? Excuse me, miss? Excuse me?
He's moved down to Miss. Miss. Should have said Ms.
I'm waiting to hear a slapping sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's only asking him out. He's not doing anything. He's funny. Hope he does it more
I
often.
have a bit of a problem.
You know, he does it more often. It's funny.
I just lost my phone number. I was wondering if I could have yours.
Okay.
Do I have your number? I'm really
Sure
good at it.
knows.
Ah, I got it!
You got it?
Yep.
I'm a really great person. Ask my friends.
Yeah,
I'm the best.
come on. I'll put you on the fucking air. I'll talk to you, baby.
Oh, God.
I'll talk
I'm
to
a
you.
really great person. Just ask my friends.
Yeah.
Why don't we have her on the show?
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, you have reached the suicide hotline.
Yeah. I'll talk to you. Tell you all about him.
Okay, so
Tell you all about him.
We'll do like 5 shows.
yep.
You might want to put a 1 before all that.
Okay.
Cover that.
Thank you. Have a great night. Bye.
Giggling with his stupid fucking college friends. Oh my God, we asked the girl out. He's got balls.
Yeah, he does. I would never ever see those.
Yeah. I'm just saying he's a rapist. He got the number. Way to go. How'd that actually work, Carl Gibney? How the fuck does that work? I'll tell you how it works, you fucking loser. I'll tell you how it works, you losers in the chat. You got to try it and not be afraid to fail. That's
right.
what you got to do.
The law of averages worked in his favor.
I saw Jason Hausman. He walked up to a broad in the mall and he said, "Hey, you, how about a pizza?" And the girl looked at him funny. She goes, "What's the matter? You don't like pizza?" She broke out in fucking like giggles, and she banged her a couple weeks later. So it works.
And now he has children with her.
Yeah, now he has children's with her. Sometimes it works.
Oh shit, no, dude.
How about fucking the
bravo.
pizza?
You know what it is? It's fucking flyering. If you ever flyered for a band or comedy,
Yeah.
the law of averages, every 100 that you put out, you're at least gonna get 1 to 2 people.
You know, with these so-called ladies' men that I met growing up, most of them were fishermen. They would just fish and fish and fish. And I was like, how can that guy? He doesn't even look as good as I do. He's not as good a shape. Now he get out there. That's how it works.
Uh-huh.
You know? And fucking
There's a lot of
Canadian girls
good-looking girls. It's not like it's just everyone's gonna be a pig.
you got to do anything. You know? Yeah, well, sometimes you got to lower your standards. Depends on what's left. How much booze there's there. You know, that's the way I see it. Roy,
Doesn't
Florida.
really have a big population.
Roy, Florida, you're on the air. What's on your mind today, sir? Ready for your big Super Bowl party?
No, I'm not watching that shit.
You're not a football fan, Roy?
Yeah, it surprised me. Thought you were.
Well, look,
The Patriots aren't in it.
well, listen, you guys know me, so
Yeah.
if the
Not really.
Patriots are playing,
Yeah.
You're straight up. You're straight up fucking Boston all the way. You don't give a shit. Like
Yeah.
you know.
we won the Super Bowl last year. We can't win every year. We'll come back next year.
Tom Brady's getting old too, though, right?
Yeah.
Big old.
Yeah, but
fuck.
he's still God.
He's still good, huh?
Yeah, he's still.
You know, that's the thing. When I was a kid, we had Phil Simms and Warren Moon and
Joe Montana.
Joe Montana and John Elway. With all exception of
Wakeman.
Elway, I named like
Wakeman.
4 likable human beings. Tom Brady's barely likable, unless he's on your team.
Peyton Manning's likable.
Eli and Peyton look like
Eli looks like an autistic kid just throwing a football jersey on him sometimes.
God.
He looks like he doesn't know what he's doing or
Well, the first
where
one,
he's
I wouldn't
at.
say that. He has that kind of, I think that's his face because the first Super Bowl
Yeah.
he won, I thought that. Boy, that guy doesn't look like he knows what the fuck he's doing. But he won the Super Bowl. The second one he won, I thought he was a little more on the money. You know what I mean? I thought that.
But
he
he's
was a little more-
definitely like
He's good.
Peyton's definitely like the personality.
Yeah.
And but you know, Eli's just kind of like
The whole family seems like a total bunch of douchebags to me. That's the way I see it. They seem
No,
like a
I
bunch of-
don't think Peyton or Eli are douchebags. I just think they're two different. I think as when it comes down to it, Peyton's more of the alpha when it comes to the brothers.
Yeah.
And there is another Manning.
The beta, then the beta has the fucking rings on my team,
So, yeah.
on the Giants.
So there is another Manning. You got to feel bad for him, Cooper Manning.
Is there? Oh, he's
Yeah,
like
he-
like
he-
Ringo in the Beatles, but in the Manning family.
There's a skit on Family Guy where they show them like, oh,
Oh,
well,
yeah.
you know, I got my Super Bowl. Guys, everybody pay attention to Cooper. He just got pre-approved for a Visa Gold.
Ah, he's got promoted.
What's up,
at the-
Steve?
He became a manager at the pet shop. What's on your mind, Roy?
Nothing. You were talking about that guy. His choices where he should go. He definitely should go to Bangor, Maine, man.
Oh,
That's
really?
Awesome.
Why?
That's awesome. That's an awesome spot, man.
Yeah, he was saying there's no hockey up there. That's what he's concerned about. I looked up.
It's 30 minutes from Boston. What do you mean?
Well, Bangor's 30 minutes from Boston?
Yeah, it's not that far, dude. You're just up
Really?
the coast a little bit.
Oh wow.
Really?
So he can go to
Oh,
he can go to
a
friggin' Bruins
Bruins game and get his ass kicked.
But I looked up the
By a bunch
college.
of people with red hair.
I looked maybe I spelled Bangor wrong. I looked up the college town in that the Maine Black Bears play, and it said it was like a 15-minute drive from where the Maine Black Bears play, which is like a
I want
small
to see how
town.
far Rochester is from me, because in case
Rochester's a fucking haul, dude. That's
Is it
like fucking
really?
4 or 5 hours from where
Yeah,
where I was. I still talk like I'm fucking living in New Jersey. It's 10 years later, 11 years later, whatever it is. I'd say hello, everybody in the chat. Viet, are you allowed to stay up and watch this? Probably wouldn't want to. Viet's in Germany. Matthew Contos, Pure in Finland. Carl Gibney, Mr. Patrick Lang. Haven't heard from him in a while. The Mr. Gun Cannon. Deb in Texas. Bray Bobs and Deadly 39.
Yeah, Black
Mama just sneezed into his arm.
Did he really? What did
Yeah.
Mama
Oh,
do?
he sneezed into his arm again.
What is this dab thing? I don't get it. What's the dab thing? It's like a
You know when you go to sneeze?
yeah, and you
and
put it in your
yeah, you put your arm
Okay.
like right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's essentially what a dab is. That's
So
called
like
that is classified as a dance move.
so why is this associated? Oh, that's a that's like a dance move.
Now watch me
Fucking
win.
Mamba,
Watch
nobody
me
can
win.
explain a fucking thing to me. Call me. Tell me what the fuck this is. I said it was a
it's
dance
I
move.
just
did.
You just said what it was. What the fuck? A dance move? Yeah.
Yeah.
I
Okay.
got something for it too.
What?
If
What?
you smoke pot, you know nowadays there's this thing called dabbing, where you like take the wax
There's
and
that too.
smoke in a little different pipe. That's dabbing too. So
Yeah.
I don't understand.
Nobody wants to explain it to me. I don't know. All right. I gotta yell at goddamn, where's fucking Jermaine? That's what I want. I gotta fix his ass for leading me the wrong way. I'll talk to you later, Roy.
That's pretty funny.
All right.
I like how you thought it was a joke on my end. Like
I did. Well, why not? It's a perfect joke. Let me
Would
set
be
this
good.
up. Let me explain myself. I get a call from Jermaine, and Jermaine's got a legit contact, and either if you knew to know his name is not to be mentioned. Okay? His name is not to be mentioned. I'm serious. I don't think you guys know it, but I don't care. And when Jermaine calls in, he's not to mention his name either. So he's got a legit contact. I got absolute notifying that his contact's legit. He calls me up and says the contact tells him that Carey Price won't play for the rest of the year. And I'm like, that's freaking great. It's not on any of the sites. He says, it's because it's information I have first. So I'm like, well, I'm going to go live. Are you 100% sure of this? Because I'm going to go live with this, you know? And I want to beat Wyshynski at something for once. I think it'd be really funny if I broke this first. All right? So then I start getting all these messages. Well, he skated in practice, which really didn't mean anything. Because he could have skated in practice, then somebody could have notified him that he had an operation coming up. And that's the other thing Jermaine told me. He's getting an operation, and he won't skate again. But then I find out something different. That's not what he was told. What he was told was the contact said, I don't think he's going to play it again, and that he didn't know anything about an operation. Somehow that got translated into, go live, it's 100% solid, I swear on my mother. He swore on his mother. You believe that? You believe that, Patrick Glenn?
I would too.
Don't believe that.
So I made the video.
Might as well
Thank
not
God
play.
it
They're
didn't
dead
get too many
anyway.
hits. I sent it to fucking Bob McKenzie and Adrian Datter.
Whoa.
I sent it to Bob McKenzie and Adrian Datter, right? And
It's really fucked up.
nothing's
Jeff.
happened.
I don't know if he heard what Jeff said. He really.
No,
just
I said the
broke up.
Canadian. I said the Canadians are dead. He might as well not
Oh,
play
dude,
anyway.
I could have swear
I
you
was
said
not. No,
I
I
could
was
have
not
swear I thought he said I might as well because she's dead anyway. I'm like, dude,
what the fuck? Oh.
That's what
No,
I thought you said.
no, I said I said the
Okay.
Canadians are dead. He might as well not play anyway.
Yeah.
All right, what do you
Yeah,
got?
that-
What do you got,
True,
Pat?
but I was like, whoa, you really took that direction.
All right, fine. What do you got,
It's
Pat?
fucked up, but it's
We got a
funny.
caller. Shut up.
I
What do you
know,
got,
I know.
Pat? Pat?
I'm here.
Fucking talk.
Well, I'm trying to, but
Jeff's doing
Half of that's your fault. Some of that's your asshole's fault. We have a fucking caller on the line. Let him talk.
I didn't know. I thought Jeff was doing a dead mom joke for a second.
Oh my god.
Fucking Jake's giggling. Well, I'm trying to. You know, I can't stand his. I can't stand
I'm
fucking.
trying to use the phone.
Oh
Shit.
That'd be funny.
I couldn't hear. Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck you. I'm the co-host. I could keep on talking.
Yeah. Yeah, but I mean, you got to keep Skype in mind here. You got to keep Skype in mind here. I couldn't hear. Here's what he said. He went back in the pool. I couldn't hear you, Tommy. Jake was talking. Yeah, I know.
That's why I said, fuck you. I'm the co-host.
Blowing fucking him up is the funniest thing we did so far, so I'm not going to back it.
no, I think the blow up on Matt last week, the third one.
Where's JR? Where's fucking, I'm going to ream this kid out. He's not a kid, but where's Tremaine? Where the fuck is he?
He ran away like a typical Frenchman.
Where the fuck are you?
But when I have to sneeze, you'll see me dab.
The sneeze. Do the dab. So it's like you run with your hand.
I'll do it when I have to sneeze.
All right.
I just won't mute my mic when I sneeze.
Where the fuck is Tremaine?
You'll hear me sneeze into the mic.
A, B, C, D. There's Tremaine. He's not even online. I told him to be online. Call me up, Frenchie. Call me up. You're getting yelled at. I don't care what you say. You're all getting yelled at. Everybody's getting yelled at. Don't want to yell.
Yeah. Start yelling.
Well,
where's Matt? Where's Matt Kazar?
He's going to Bangor, Maine to do his stupid school. He's trying to go to university.
Oh, okay.
That's why he's not here. That's why he gave me some material.
Oh.
You never give me material when you take off.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Thanks.
I should. I will. I'll start doing stuff.
I'm going to yell at him. Well, fucking next thing he's going to call me.
Hey, we might not have a show next week, right? Because little Tommy's coming.
The way I'm going to do it is this. I'm going to make an announcement. I'm probably going to pre-record. I might even record it after this. I'm going to have a video ready to upload. I'm not doing it until Tommy comes here. When he comes home. That's when I'm doing it. Because obviously I gotta feel this whole thing out, right? What I'm doing, especially within the crease. So if I post a link and for some reason I don't show up and you don't hear anything, you know where I am. Right?
Oh, okay.
If she stays in the hospital a couple days because of jaundice or whatever we had to go through with Laura, or maybe there's like small complication or something like that, I'll probably come home and do a few shows because I'm not spending fucking 48 hours over there. I'm no fucking hero. I will spend the night there. You know what I mean? And then if they say she's got to stay for a couple days, I'm gonna say, baby, let me go get some shit. What do you want tomorrow? And I'll come back tomorrow and I'll give you whatever you want. You know? And I'm staying home. I'll do the show. So depends.
Okay.
I mean, that's what I do. So I'm gonna make an announcement. I'm gonna say I'm gonna make an announcement. Montreal tied it up. They suck. I'm gonna make an announcement, and I may take 2 weeks off, like totally. I might do updates in the same time, but I gotta get to know my son. I gotta get to know his habits, and then I'll make the judgment from there. So probably max 2 weeks. But knowing me, I'm gonna get as soon as I see it opening, like if the baby's home and he's asleep by 9 o'clock every night or something like that. Well, yeah, I'm gonna go on.
Yeah.
Know? But I gotta at very least 7 days. From the time he comes home.
Like he could be born like any time from like
he
now.
He could be born next 10 minutes. She could knock on the door. You know, we're in that stage. You know.
I'm there. I mean,
you're almost there. You got another 3 weeks to go or something like that.
Yeah. I went through a 6-hour birthing class yesterday with Tracy.
Oh, but that was fun.
You know, it was interesting. Like, you know, like it went everything from what to expect from like the good, the bad, the ugly, and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's kind of surreal. It's just like, oh shit, that could happen. Oh fuck.
I told you bad stuff. I didn't know.
Oh yeah, of course they have to prepare you for everything.
Like what?
Like if the placenta comes first, and you know, just like other things like breech births, like
well, don't they like if there's any kind of problems they cut you open, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, they cut you. That's I don't worry about.
Or if the baby's too big, but mostly if the baby's not faced right, and
Yeah.
They cut you open. That's
What's
all
the
there is to it.
direction the baby's in? The baby looks good in the right direction?
Baby's in good direction. Yeah, baby's
Yeah.
in. Fine.
My kid's in a perfect direction, by the way.
That's right.
Perfect. My child's perfect.
Your baby flipped just right, perfectly.
Perfectly. Well, that's what you worry about if they fucking in the right direction, coming out sideways.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
shit.
yeah.
But,
Well, they don't do
well,
that anymore.
what?
They just cut you right open.
Yeah, I
You
don't
know,
care. They go right
fuck
open.
around.
Well, that's what they did. You know when I knew that they were cutting my ex-wife open? Like the first week, she got her pregnant. It's like they like took one look at her, fucking.
I think they're cutting Tracy open.
I'm sure they're cutting Tracy open.
Kids already
I gotta be honest with
measuring
you.
at
Here-
five,
there's
at
some
5 pounds already.
there's upside there. That your kid's not that ugly. It comes through
That's-
the,
it's
it
funny,
comes
my
to the
mother
vagina.
just
They're
said
hard.
that.
It comes to the vagina. They're hard to look at, right?
Because their heads like get all pushed in and shit.
Yeah, that's gross.
Yeah.
So they look better when they're cut open. See, it's easy. Just it's like bang bang. It's 1, 2, 3, and like the doctors do it like it's no big deal.
Baby's around 5 pounds, Jake.
Yeah, already 5.1 pounds as of.
Like I slaughtered that.
Frenchie Ben, what's going on?
9-3.
Are you ready for the Super Bowl, Frenchie Ben?
Yes, of course. I'm calling in for the halftime review of the show.
Halftime review.
Who fucking asked you? I don't care. What? We couldn't be too good unless you're doing the halftime.
Yeah.
No, it's a special show because of the Super Bowl.
Woo!
He's telling us to get better because it ain't looking too good.
Let's fucking
No. Great start.
Where's your
We
compadre? Where's your buddy? I want to know where he
I
is. He said he'd be here. I talked to him.
I don't know. Maybe he's gone to buy some beer.
Yeah.
Isn't it funny how we just assume that Ben and Jermaine are just best friends just because they're French?
No, racist. Because we're racist.
Canada
We just
does
think-
have a small population.
Yeah, I know. We just think like, oh yes, what do you gonna do? Let's get some Labatt Blue and watch the Canadians.
I just saw a picture
Like
of
it just goes on every day. Like we just assume that they were friends.
I just saw the dab on this Canadians Carolina game. I just saw what it looked like. It's this. I don't know why it's cool. That's kind of weird. That's kinda
Because it
bizarre,
is sneezing into your arm.
right? Okay. Why don't you like it? Who cares? It doesn't look that cool.
I pretty much
He
hate
doesn't
all...
like it because he doesn't have an NFL team anymore. That's why.
No, I hate stuff that gets unnecessarily blown up. I don't know. I always feel the need to rebel against it.
Yeah.
Like all the music that I hear on the radio, like that frickin' Adele song. Nope, despise it. Hope it burns.
It's not. It's going platinum.
Hello from the other side.
I think it's great because I don't know any of this shit because all I watch is YouTube. I'm like totally. I don't turn on the radio. I don't watch TV, and I have Game Center. I have Game Center and YouTube.
The only thing that's on in Germany is Rammstein and David Hasselhoff on the radio.
No, it's worse than that.
And 99 Red Balloons.
99 Red Balloons.
That song is probably done. That's the only 3 things that come on the radio in Germany.
No, it's all American music actually.
Thank you, Carl Gibney.
Is it really?
Thank you.
Dab is fucking awful. I have no opinion on the dab. What do you think of the dab, Frenchie Ben?
Yeah, just
Only
watch
an
it about
English pig with no
14,000
brains.
times in a day. You'll get sick of it really
I just
quick.
saw it now. See, I don't watch American TV, and that's good. What do you think of the dab, Frenchie Ben?
Lucky.
The only thing I know about that is the new way of sneezing everywhere.
It's kind of dumb. The dab is awesome.
It's not a new way of sneezing. It's a universal way of sneezing.
I'll tell you what's awesome, Deception. I'll tell you what's awesome. I'll tell you what's awesome, Deception. Fucking that. What's his name over there? Connor McJesus. I'll tell you, he's awesome.
Yeah,
he is.
He's just ridiculous. It's funny. Every Super Bowl, I always have kind of like upload errors and shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's like too much.
I
Traffic.
noticed that every Super Bowl show you do is always like bad just because of like uploading or Skype or something.
Yeah. There's always some kind of problem on Super Bowl day.
This time it's a entertainment issue.
Yes. Are you not entertained?
No, I'm not entertain. I'm not entertaining. I don't think. I don't think I'm doing that good today.
Me either. My Panthers fan. I'm going to a party in Charlotte right now. Woohoo! Well, you have a good time, Isaac? Okay, I have to
There's
go.
not going to
Family
be a
emergency.
party for the Hurricanes.
No, poor Pat. He's having
Up
problems.
to now, guys, the show is an 8 out of 10, and I'm gonna run like a Frenchman.
Run like.
Yeah, go look for Jermaine, okay? Since we assume all you guys know each other, just yell at window, "Hey, Jermaine!"
Maybe his father Marcel came and kidnapped him.
You know why the show sucks? Because I let you guys talk more than I normally do. What's in the news, Jeff?
Oh, what do we got here? Well, you got the Dennis Weidman thing. You talked about
We
that
beat that
during
to
the week.
death.
Yeah.
I'm gonna skip that.
You talked about McJesus being back.
He's
yeah,
awesome.
the new NHL.com sucks.
Oh, it's awful.
I
like
absolutely hate it.
Go there right
I like
now.
looking at the standings. It's so much easier.
Whoa, we got an argument.
Really? Let's hear this.
I do.
Let's hear your rebuttal.
Yeah. What's so great about it?
I actually
I
haven't
like
looked at
about
the
it
standings
is
yet.
This when you look at the standings, everything's much more clear. The colors and stuff. I just think it's easier. And also mobile, the site is
Okay,
better.
I'll give you that one.
This one is better. I just got 2 clicks. I used to have to do a drop down window. I just did it now.
Yeah,
he's 100% right on that.
That's the only thing I really go on NHL.com for.
Yeah, that's the only time I ever go on it for. Come to think of it, either. Fuck you, Jeff. What do you know?
It makes it harder to look at the headlines or the news stories, because with the old one they would just have the headline up there and I could click on that. No, this one it brings up the whole article and I have to scroll through the entire thing.
That's kind of a pain in the ass.
Yeah, I mean,
I never read anything on NHL.com though. I mean,
I'll read a thing here or there, but it's something I've already read 1,000 times.
Yeah, it's just the NHL just does press releases. They
That's
don't
all.
talk about
nothing's groundbreaking.
Yeah.
No big trade rumors or anything.
No,
it's
nothing.
It's pure it's actually a little bit of garbage what you see on NHL.com.
Yeah, I mean they're just there to promote the stupid, sport. It's not really there to do anything else.
Yeah.
What's good about NHL? The injury thing, right? Or the suspensions. That's helpful. That's the only thing I can think. They usually put that on YouTube anyway.
Well, I know there was a big problem with the app. I know you were having a problem with it on Monday.
A problem with it too. They seem to straighten that out though. In
fact, I haven't checked it yet. I couldn't open it the other day.
The 4-screen thing, when they have the 4-screen, it's like a hair off of being perfect, because if you put the 4-screen thing on like 4 games on at once in the old one, it was almost like you're watching a solid but okay illegal stream. But now, all 4 boxes are in 720p, clear as fucking day.
Really?
But it does tend to drop frames a little bit live. You know what I mean? But for me, if I have the monitor right in front of me and I have the big TV behind it, what I could do is I could put the 4 games on, right? And then I'll put the Rangers on the big screen or whatever game I really want to watch. And then I'll leave my headphones open, and if I hear something happen, then I'll just click on whatever's going on and pay attention. So I think it's gonna get good. And you know what's gonna happen, Jeff? You're gonna find a shortcut or a way to.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, and
probably.
then you're never gonna even remember what the old site looked like. You know what I mean?
That's what I'm saying. I mean, if you like the MLB.com website, you'll like this site.
Well, it is. It's the same people.
Yeah, that's all it is.
Yeah, same people are doing it.
Just I'll give it time. I'll give it time. I'm not gonna completely.
Yeah, like I said, I think they do a better job, especially in mobile when you're looking up your team's standings and stuff.
I couldn't look at that the other day. I haven't checked that yet.
I'm watching Carolina Montreal now on Xbox. The only thing I really pisses me off, I'm watching it I'm pretty sure because it's clear, it's in 1080p, but I don't get the 60 frames. So that means I probably got a fucking upgrade, which pisses me off a bit.
Yeah.
This fucking aggravates the balls off me.
Yeah, I think it's just anything with any new update to an app. You got to work out those bugs.
Yeah.
That's all.
Not that big a deal.
Yeah.
What the hell? Where's fucking Jeff? Did he leave?
I'm right here.
He's right there. He's here.
What else you got in the news?
Oh, the Minnesota Wild are dying a very quick death, much like the Canadians.
Good.
I got a glimpse of that last night. They are 1-9-1 in their last 10.
I bet
And
their
I think
Corsi sucks. I was watching them against the Rangers. They don't possess the puck all that long. Just one guy carrying the puck over the blue line after another.
No, I mean they benched Vanek last night because he had 6 shots. He had 6 shots in the last 8 games, and apparently I guess his bookie came back.
He's nervous about the Super Bowl.
Right.
That's what Vanek's
He had money on Blair Walsh.
Bet,
Come to take my pub.
He bet the Patriots last week. Yeah.
Quoting the replacements there.
Yeah. That's Vanek right there.
Yeah.
That's Vanek on a
They're gonna
penalty shot.
they're gonna take my pub away from me. It's all I got, Shane.
You know, if I'll tell you something, you know he has a gambling problem if he doesn't move back here after his career is over. Because from what I understand, those
He has
Eastern
family in Minnesota.
What?
He has family in Minnesota.
He has family in Minnesota? He's fucking Austrian. He lives over
No,
here.
well, his girlfriend or whatever, his wife from Minnesota.
Oh, is he? Well, lucky him.
Yeah.
No, but I was gonna say the problem with the Wild. You were saying they don't possess the puck at all.
Yeah.
And their penalty kill is just I wouldn't say god awful. It's not the worst in the league. But last year, I mean, they were number 1.
Yeah.
Their defense was unreal last year. Just watching them last year. I mean, they blocked every single shot that was taken at Dubnyk, and yet Dubnyk was on fire. He just stopped everything. They didn't let up any goals whatsoever, and they went from being first in the penalty kill last year to last night it was 21st, under 80%, and they let up 3 power play goals last night.
I tell you, if you want to get your shit together, you get your special teams together first. I mean, look at the Ducks. Look at the Ducks. They're first overall in kills. They're on fire lately.
Yeah, and plus you got a goalie that's on fire who's playing. Oh my God, that's who we're going to play in the playoffs. We're going to play the Ducks.
Play the Ducks.
You're going to lose their first round.
Yeah. Because the Blues aren't having a bad season by any means, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And they'll get the Ducks, and the Ducks will get hot.
Well, you know what? The Devils actually, they're like right up there with power play too, and
Devils got a good power play. You know what it is? There's not the Devils are a well-coached team, a really well-coached
no stars with a great goalie.
Yeah, is he great? I think he's great.
I think he's elite.
Do you really?
I don't. He's not. He's nowhere near like what Marty or Wallace.
Yeah, I think that's the problem. 20 years.
Marty just got honored in New Jersey.
Yeah. Tuesday night. Tuesday nights.
Yeah.
I'm gonna
Tuesday
stand for
night's
that.
the big ceremony, but he did a puck drop with and they had Brandon Holpe and Corey Schneider do the ceremonial puck drop face.
We should do a show after that. You know that?
Should.
We really should for Marty.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll be up still.
My God, look at this stat here. I mean, this has nothing to do with the Devils. Washington's goals for and goals against differential, they are plus 54.
Do you know something? You know, in Vegas they stopped taking bets on on Washington to win the Metropolitan. And that's how far they are.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're 17 points up on the Rangers.
They're scary fucking good. Is what they are.
And they have a game in hand on the Rangers.
Yeah. Well, like 20 points, ridiculous.
They are 24-2 at home.
That team, Ovechkin does not look like, he hit 30. He does not look like a kid anymore out there. He looks like a professional hockey player.
Oshie's having a pretty good season over there. He's got like 15 goals, 16 assists.
I mean, you had to figure when Oshie got traded, and they're like, I'm going to play with Ovechkin.
That move's worked out well for
it really did.
Both
It worked
sides.
out for everybody. Yeah. Like I get to play with Backstrom. Backstrom is really underrated.
Yes,
I was shocked that was his first All-Star game.
Yeah,
and he only got in because Ovi declined.
I think he's a typical.
Well, that was Kuznetsov.
One thing I noticed about the Scandinavians when I was in Denmark, they're quiet. They don't talk.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think Backstrom has that one. What Geico? He's not. If you want to grab,
say anything. He just shoots a puck.
I know. Like if you want to grab American attention, you can't be as quiet, reserved, thoughtful Scandinavian. You got to be obnoxious. You got to get yourself out there. But Backstrom's really good. I'm not saying like he doesn't have any personality. I don't know what kind of personality he has or not.
Machine.
He can dish, dude. He reminds me of Adam Oates, a smaller Adam Oates.
Playmaking machine.
Yeah, he really is.
It's funny. Adam Oates was the coach over there for a little bit.
Well, maybe that was the problem all along. Maybe it was, maybe it was Ovechkin's immaturity. Hey, maybe Ovechkin got a wake-up call during the Olympics, too. Because from what I understand, the gold medal is more important to him than the Stanley Cup. Because the way, because what he was raised on. He's raised in the Olympics, the great Soviet Red Army team, and his parents were, were Red Army athletes. I think one of them was in the '80 Olympics, if I'm not mistaken. So maybe it's just like, another 8 years, this could be over. Not everybody's Yager. So why don't I get my shit together? Start doing what I'm told. But, I think with a guy like Oates, which he's kind of like a rookie coach. Well, I know he wasn't truly a rookie coach, but he was a rookie head coach. It's not right, and it's the player's fault. But I think Trotz comes in there because he looks older. He was with the he was with
he was with the Predators
from the beginning. And I think he just commands more hockey respect. And whether that's like, and then and add on top of that, he turns 30. I started to really change when I turned 30. I didn't.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I wasn't as judgmental. That's one thing I was in my 20s. I was really judgmental. I let some shit slide, and I started to realize, what's in like. I whatever was actually important in real life, I concentrated on.
There's definitely something from 29 to 30.
Something happens
with as far as maturing.
Yeah. So like there is
think about 30 and manage to get a new job.
I'll give you
a house.
Yeah. Well, I'll give you a perfect example. I could settle in. I could put it in like real guy terms.
Yeah.
After I turned 30. I was almost. You would never hear out of my mouth, what'd that guy say about me? I would never do that. It just I don't care.
Yeah.
That was like the difference. Whereas like if I heard somebody say something about, I might fucking approach him, or I might, snap and like, you're a fucking idiot. Whatever.
Yeah, whatever.
What do I care?
Dude,
I'm
tired. I want to go home and go to sleep. Whatever.
You're a fucking idiot.
Go fight someone else. I don't care.
And it wasn't like a pussy thing. Like if somebody puts their hands on me, you know
what? You start really knowing, like at 30, you start knowing that there's consequences to your actions.
I don't think that was it at all, because I'm still not. I know I have a button that can be pushed. I'm not going to say what it is. It wasn't even consequences. It's just shit just stopped bothering me.
Yeah, of course.
It just stopped bothering me. Like if somebody said like fuck you or you're an idiot or stuff like that. Which, I mean, I also had the advantage. I was pretty popular in my platoon, so nobody was giving me shit anyway. So maybe that was it. I don't know. So I don't know. That was the only time I was ever really popular in my life, is when I was in the Army. Mike in L.A., Mr. Paramedic, how you doing? Are you the paramedic? That's Lawson. Hello? You're on the air.
He's gone.
Oh, well, I'll give him a break. I think he saves people's lives, so I'm not going to blow him up. Yeah, most people probably don't even care. Well, but I don't know. I stopped giving a shit now.
Yeah, it's what happens. It's just there's like other things, especially like
my daughter probably sealed the deal. Like, what am I going to do?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like,
what am I going to get a bar fight? What am I going to get a bar fight? Come home with a fucking broken arm, not be able to work, have some guy kick my ass. Whereas like when I was 22, I had nothing. I had my dumb job. So like, yeah, I might hit you in the head with a fucking bottle, if you piss me off. But before I was like, oh man, you really got to. Right now, the only way I'll do something like that is if my life's in danger. Mike in LA, you're on the air.
Hey, sorry about that. We are having a ton of wind out here, and I'm at work, so not good reception.
What's up?
Nothing really. Just found out that I'm going to be a father.
Congratulations!
Oh, congratulations! Welcome to the club.
What we should do?
Yeah.
Are you excited about it, or did you knock up a 14-year-old girl next door?
I'm fucking excited and scared at the same time.
Well, that's normal.
What'd she do?
We have no idea yet.
What'd she do?
So this just happened.
She peed. She peed and he called me.
Yeah.
Isn't that great? I feel like
I feel like
$1 million bucks. I feel like $1 million bucks. That's so funny. She peed and he calls me. Oh, sorry, baby. I gotta go.
Not today. This happened like Friday.
Friday? Oh. You've been sweating it out?
On my birthday. Yeah. Happy birthday to me.
How old are you? How old are you, Mike? This is an interesting topic.
26.
26.
I'll be 27 this year.
Do you have a good job? Do you have a good job?
What was that?
Do you have a good job?
Yeah.
All right. Does she have a good job?
Yeah.
Do you love her?
Yes, I do.
It'll be fine.
Yeah, knew that since high school. So
yeah. You'll be fine.
You'll be fine.
You'll be fine. You're nothing to worry about. I'm telling you right now.
Are you married? Are you married to her?
Yeah, I've been married to her for 3 years now.
Well, what the fuck you think was gonna happen?
okay.
You're gonna knock her up eventually, you know.
Oh yeah. Come on.
Hey, it's better than my parents getting knocked up with me on their wedding night.
No, you did the right thing. You learned.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, wait a minute. I knocked up my kid on both my wedding nights. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
Man.
I did it both. Well, it was also planned. You know why? Because I have the super sperm. That's what I did. I called my shot like I was Babe Ruth. You know that? That's what I did.
And Tommy went, and you got a baby in you. I'll see you in 9 months. Thank you. And
yeah.
I wonder if Dick thinks I'm hot. Like, well, he's married, but if he was married to me, he could knock me up the first night. That's right, baby. Know that. I got the super sperm. Super.
Yeah, well, the Greeks were known as the breeding machines.
Are they? Are you Greek?
Yeah.
Is your name like Antolopoulos? Is that your last name?
It's funny.
Poserakidis.
What is it?
Poserakidis.
Oh,
this is Sparta! That's what I think of. When I think of Greek.
Yeah.
So do your parents own a diner?
No. My dad's
that's a New
firefighter
Jersey.
and my mom's a nurse.
No. Where we grew up, I lived across the street from the Antonatoses, and they own 3 diners around New Jersey. That's funny.
That's right.
My
Is your
mom's
dad's name?
father
Is your
actually
dad's
owns a
name
restaurant
Nick?
out here.
Is your dad's name Nick?
No, my dad's actually Jewish.
Oh, really? Oh, so you're half Jewish, half Greek?
Yeah. I go more towards my Greek side since my dad's side of the family is assholes, so.
Ah. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. What are they cheap? You know.
Yeah, they are very cheap.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
Right. That diner has pastrami sandwiches.
What did he do?
What's the question again?
Did he Jew you out of being a good parent? I don't know.
I wouldn't say that.
Did your bar mitzvah check bounce?
I did not have a bar mitzvah. I was actually baptized.
You were adopted?
Oh.
So.
Dude, you're like an anomaly, fucking Matt Kazar. Holy
You're like,
crap.
yeah. You speak French?
Yeah.
Mike, do you speak French?
Yeah.
Do you speak French?
Yeah, I live
Hey,
in
at
LA.
least I wasn't a fucking creep asking out girls like he did.
Yeah. I didn't think it was creepy. I think it was funny.
Yeah, dude, you came on here like
he comes on every
dude,
so
I
often.
just met this girl and I knocked her up. What
Yeah,
should
I know.
I do?
That was gonna be
That's
really
what I
interesting.
thought. Like,
That would have been really
like she was
interesting.
just
Hey,
some
that's
strange...
going to be Matt's next call-in.
Yeah. Oh God, you imagine?
Yeah. It's gonna be, hey Tommy.
I wouldn't have. You fucking finally got late. Yeah, that's the thing. She told me I wouldn't get pregnant because she can't get pregnant. We know somebody like that, right, Jake?
Oh yeah, we do.
Or he's
Kids
going to
later in
break
a
the
divorce.
condom.
Yeah. Are they divorced yet? Real quick, hold on, Matt. Are they
Yeah,
divorced?
He's married again.
Oh, good for him.
Yeah.
Good for him. Obviously,
Yeah,
he
my
doesn't learn.
parents have been divorced for, like, I'd say 11 years now.
That's sad.
Yeah.
That's it. So why are you so freaked out? Do you want my advice? I'm good at advice giving, especially with relationships.
Sure, I'll take your advice.
Well, what's your question?
I'm just worried that I'm going to turn out like my asshole of a father.
Yeah.
You won't because you're
Yeah.
worried.
Yeah, that'll do it. No, you might be your asshole father. I'm not going to give you that. It's like the idea that you're conscious of something.
You know what though? It's you. I don't because you're worried and you might find yourself doing things like that. You'll dial it back and go. Oh,
Nah, you won't.
can't
No, you won't.
You know, no,
Nah,
no,
you're gonna fuck this
because,
up.
Because my don't come on. I know that because
Tommy wants to yell.
No.
I know this because my dad was the same way because his dad was really rough on him.
Yeah, but
And
that
my
doesn't
dad
mean that's
would
your
be-
dad.
My dad would be, then my dad would be like, "Listen, I'm really sorry about
That's your dad. That's your dad. Doesn't mean this guy.
Yeah, that's how my dad was. But then
Yeah.
once he got up there in age, he started just saying, I don't give a fuck about this anymore. I'm just going to keep being an asshole to you.
Yeah. It's like, what was he? Did he beat your mom, or did he treat you bad, or anything like that?
He actually cheated on my mom.
Ah.
And I was the one that caught him.
Oh! You should have called months
Yeah.
ago. Holy shit.
Yeah.
How old were you? How old were you? I'm asking questions here.
I was like maybe 13 at the time.
Oh my God.
13, 14.
So, can you tell me the story, or is that too much?
I was basically, my middle school wasn't that far away from my house. I used to walk there pretty much every day.
Mm-hmm.
So I was on my walk home, and then I see him walking outside the front door with her.
Yeah.
And I just fucking lost it.
Did you like freak?
Yeah.
So you knew what happened right away.
Yeah, I knew exactly what was happening.
Jake.
Did you have to call her aunt?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I actually
Did you know her from
the
Family
time.
Function?
No.
Did you say anything?
This was like a girl from like the dispatch center at his fire. That is like I think fire department at the time.
Let me ask you something.
I have no fucking clue.
You have no clue? Turn that fucking thing off. Fucking telephone. What do you think this is? So let me. I can't ask him a fucking question, and that's been an ongoing theme tonight. If you haven't noticed.
I'm sorry. No.
All right.
Go back.
Yeah. Okay.
Go back.
All right,
so
ask away, Tommy.
what?
All right, ask away.
Okay. So you come home. You see the broad walking out. You get mad. Did you freak out right there and then, like right in front of her?
No, I kind of held it in for like a little bit, and then after she like left, I literally fucking lost it with my dad, and I snapped it.
You went in there. What'd you say to him?
I said, I can't believe that you're doing this to my fucking mom, and you were married to her for like, let's say, 15 years at the time.
What do you say?
So,
what do you say to you?
He just like stood silent, and then he got in his truck, took off.
Pussy.
Yeah.
So really?
Then my mom gets home, and I have to tell her this, and she fucking loses it.
Oh, I bet.
Nasty fucking divorce.
Oh, I bet.
It sucks.
Did he want to see you? Did he want to see you afterwards? Did he like make any attempt?
We have a relationship now.
Yeah.
Then we didn't.
Mm-hmm.
But it's kind of like on and off now. But my brother fucking hates him.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't blame my fucking brother.
No.
It's pretty cool.
Because my brother's 18 now, and he's going through fucking depression and all this other shit because of that.
You think so?
Jeez.
Wow. That's crazy.
Yeah. He was young at the time too.
Yeah, but it just affects people differently.
Yeah.
I wish my dad would have cheated on my mom, brought some hot shit home.
My dad did.
Oh, your dad got caught?
He didn't get caught. There was my dad. I'll tell this story real quick.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. He got my dad was really involved with like going into AOL chat rooms and trolling people. He would go into mental health rooms. Yeah. Oh God. Yeah. I don't even know. But he would go into the mental health chat room, and there was this one girl that was from Jersey. She was a fat, disgusting slob who wore too much makeup. And my dad was quick to say any girl was fat and disgusting. So one day they did, and he went to go help her with something, and she ended up blowing him.
Nice.
So down the line, my dad got really, really sick.
Yeah, I know.
And my dad was taking these medicines that were giving him issues, like, with his junk.
Yeah.
And my dad was thinking that it was an STD, and like one day he came
he came clean with your mom,
and he was like, "I just think this is God punishing me for that."
Really?
My mom, yeah, and like, I was getting ready for work, and my mom just seemed like off. My dad was already at work because he was working nights, and my mom just seemed like she was really off. I'm like, "Mom, what's going on?" She was like crying and like she wouldn't tell me. She goes, "I go, what happened?" She's like, "Are you gonna?" She goes. I go, if you tell me, like, what happened? You tell me, is this something that I have to, hit my dad? She goes, your father cheated on me with blah, blah, blah. And I said, oh, Jesus Christ.
What is these with these women that, like, just, like, I'm going to invite you over and blow you,
No, yeah, no.
By the way, he fucked her. He fucked her, by the way. That's what everybody says.
He probably.
Oh, no, it was only a blowjob. That's
he probably did, but
I'm sure he did.
But my mom was like, "Don't tell him, please. He told me not to tell you. He's so embarrassed about this."
I'm sure he is.
So like, there was one time I was fighting with my dad. I had a whole email written out, like with every single thing that I knew that he did, and like I was like about to send it, and I was like, that was like,
fuck,
really?
Yeah,
Good thing he did.
But you know what though,
he forgave your dad.
He was on his deathbed.
You cut that one though, right? You didn't.
No, I didn't do it. I didn't say anything because my mom told me not to.
Did he die? Did he die thinking that God was punishing him for cheating on his wife?
Yes,
he did. Wow, that's intense.
I think so.
Really?
Was your dad Catholic?
No. We were Methodist.
Jake's the only not Protestant in New Jersey, actually.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like me and 3 other people are Methodist.
Did your mom tell him, and you guys tell him that, because it doesn't. This is the problem with believing in God.
My mom actually was starting to really go to church because my dad was
really?
sick. So she said, I forgive him.
She was like, call it off. Yeah, it didn't work. That's why you don't go to church. That's why I don't believe in God.
She said I forgive him, and
yeah,
but at the same time,
she said I forgive him, hoping that would work. Let's face it.
But you know what though? My mom at the time, what was she gonna do? My dad was on the verge of dying.
Yeah.
You know, she
Yeah.
couldn't just divorce him. You know?
I feel, you know what makes me sick? It makes me sick thinking your dad really felt like there is a God, A, and B. No, and believing that he was being,
and believing that
he was being punished by an entity because he got blown by the girl next door, which, by the way, is a lousy fucking thing to do. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
But
exactly.
Yeah, it's a lousy fucking thing to do. But you don't get cancer over it. You don't get cancer over it.
So that's good. Come over here.
You don't get cancer over it, and just I'm sure you're like, we all fuck up. It makes me sick thinking, especially what I know about your father and the stories that I heard.
Yeah.
It makes me think that he died thinking that this was like a justified punishment. You know, and I'm not saying that shit's right, because here's the problem with cheating on your here's the problem with cheating on your wife, your sons. They just lose all respect for you. You know, it never gets repaired. And that's what you got to think of before you do something like that. Your sons, your daughters will get over it. Your daughters will get over it. But who's that?
It's me. It's little P-Way.
Hey, it's little P-Way. You look like a little P-Way. I bet Steve hates that. But see, that's really the damage it does. It does. Women seem to get over it a little better, but guys, it's just like, how the fuck do you tell your kid, okay, son, here's what you got to do? You fucked another broad. I don't got to listen to you. You know, that's the problem with doing that. And exactly. I'll tell you what, man, I was around a lot of pussy when I was in the Army. That's what kept me away from, that's what helped me the most. You know, I've never cheated. And not that I'd admit it, but I mean, I never did. So you're going to have to take my word for it. You start to think about your son looking you in the eye and saying, you know what, Dad? Fuck you. You've got no moral authority over me because you fucked the neighbor lady. That's all you got to do.
Yeah, that's what I said to my dad.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Do you want your son to lose that kind of, or your son or daughter to lose that kind of respect for you?
No, I wouldn't.
Bingo. So keep that in mind, you know, and then it's easier to do it's easier to turn it down, because I'm a guy, dude. You know, whenever I get flirt with women, I have all the same things like going through my head. But then I look at my daughter, you know, I look at my son, or now soon to be my son, and I say, you know what?
You wouldn't want some guy doing that to your daughter, and that's the way I kind of.
Well, whatever gets you to that ship, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Whatever gets you to that ship.
Well, it's easy to forget. There's a movie you should see. I don't think it gets a lot of play.
Uncle Jake.
It's I Think I Love My Wife with Chris Rock. It describes this. It's probably the most realist issue about this type of thing, about being in a marriage for a long time, then an old flame coming out of nowhere.
It happens.
It's like, you know, but like should I, shouldn't I, shouldn't I? You start picturing everything.
Yeah.
And then
it's not easy. It's not fucking easy.
It's a movie.
I'll be perfectly honest with you.
That doesn't get that much play.
Yeah, I'll be honest with you. I would love a fucking ex-girlfriend to come over and blow me.
Yeah, go right ahead.
Come on. Jake, it's bad enough that you're doing that.
Just say something real quick. Then
I can't even get any thoughts out. Say
Hi,
something.
it's me.
Hey, buddy.
Pee-pee boy.
Hi.
All right.
Pee-pee boy.
Okay.
Go upstairs there.
I don't even know what the fuck I was talking about. What the fuck was I talking about? Ah, god damn, I lost it. I forget. What the fuck was I talking about, Mike?
You were talking about how dads can be assholes and all this other stuff.
Yeah. I forgot. Well, that's what keeps me in line. I don't want to deal with that, because you lose moral authority over your kid and you can't do them. And then you'll be like I knew this guy growing up. His father got kicked out of the house, but he was allowed there like at night. Like, he had this weird relationship where he came at night, said goodbye to the kids, took care of everything, and then went to his apartment, and then came back the next morning, but he wasn't like with his wife. It was the weirdest fucking situation ever. Wow. And basically, as the kids got older, he was just like, when they started acting up, he couldn't do anything. You check in your parent card. You know what I mean? You check it in. And I gotta be honest with you, like, look, I mean, my wife knows me. I want to fuck everything that moves. I want to fuck every girl on TV. I want to fuck every girl on the bus. I want to, you know, I would love to have some 19-year-old broad come over here. I'd like one of my goddamn fucking fans to come over and blow me. You know, fucking some of the letters that I've got.
Don't go to Germany, Mike.
Yeah. But at the end of the day, and this is what you got to think about, Mike. At the end of the day, you gotta A, think about how you felt when you were a kid, and B, you have forfeited your parent card. Because they're gonna be like, Dad, I don't need to smoke. I can smoke pot as much as I want because you have no moral authority. Now, they're not gonna say it like that. They're gonna say it like, fuck you! Why don't you get blown by the whore next door? That's what they're gonna say. But what it really means is you have no moral authority over me. That's all it means.
Yeah.
So keep your dick in your pants. I mean, it's hard. It's hard.
I used to watch my friend, my best friend growing up. His dad had a fucking like 3 gumads.
Yeah, good for him. I got to be honest with you though.
Which is a big Italian thing.
I know
They
it's
just-
wrong. I know it's wrong. But when my friends cheat, I think it's funny. Yeah. I do.
Yeah.
I know somebody
Oh, yeah,
got.
yeah.
I have a very close friend that got nailed like really recently. You know, I thought it was fucking hysterical.
Yeah, that's
Really?
why I
So
keep my
it's-
wedding ring on every time I'm on shift.
Yeah. Well, that
Because
actually
I
helps you
get
get.
flirted with all the time at grocery stores whenever we go to get dinner, breakfast, lunch, whatever.
Let me be honest,
that's just
Tom.
the guys you
Well,
work
fucking
with.
hold on a second. Everybody, shut up. Fucking be honest, Tommy. No women flirt with you. Well, Jack, I don't look like you, but I did do okay. I had my moments, and sometimes people flirt with me.
Yeah, Tommy would
sometimes-
understand because he was in the uniform too.
Yeah. So fucking Jack knows a little what I'm talking about. By the way, Jack, who has sent you picture of their titties? 0? I got 1 or 2. I got to see titties in my mailbox. Everybody's gonna think it's Debbie. It's not.
There's like 4 girls in that listen to this show. It could be one of 4.
Nobody.
I know
that
2 of them did.
It's fucking
'Cause I
bizarre.
re-
It's fucking bizarre because no, it's nobody in the chat, but it was like people that like listened for a little while and then sent me a picture or something like that. It was mostly.
Yeah, I got that done in middle school, except those were the times with flip
Boobies.
phones.
I've seen titties. I've gotten them. Fuck you, Jack. He's laughing at me. Everybody's gonna think it's poor.
Yeah,
Debbie.
hell, at my high school that I went to, we even had student-teacher relationships.
Oh, that's cool. God, where was that?
Yeah.
Every one of my teachers wore a muumuu. We're like 7 years old. That
Does
happened.
I have a question. Does the person who did it, does she have a PhD?
I
right,
have
Mike.
no fucking clue.
That's a good
no,
quote.
I'm talking about that sent them to you. Does she have a PhD, and is it a move associated with dangling?
Yeah, this wasn't Debbie. Debbie, I know it wasn't you, but you're more than welcome. No, don't. My wife will have a heart attack. All right, Mike. Thanks. Really good call. Good subject.
All right.
Talk to you later.
All right.
Titties. And send me titties. I'll know. I didn't.
I sent titty pics.
Did I?
Oh,
Your fucking connection. Are you wireless?
Me? No.
Yeah.
No, I'm not.
Well, it's probably Super Bowl Sunday. That's what the problem is.
Yeah.
It's always like this. Never a good time to broadcast. I've sent Benny. Ben says it was him. He sent titty pictures to me.
My one friend, dude, he has like perfect man boobs.
Yeah.
And like he can actually, if he were to put them together, it's
Yeah.
hysterical.
He could do
and
it.
like take a picture, like
funny.
he would get flagged on like Facebook. And like I was like, it's like a good party trick. I'm like, Keith, dude, do the thing with your fucking man boobs.
Cooper, you're on the air.
Hey.
What's up?
So I got a funny fucking date story. I
Sure.
feel like.
Sure.
So,
I'll go along. Hey, by the way, hold on a second before you do this, Cooper. You want to do a little overtime?
Just a little bit, yeah.
Okay. What time till? 1:45?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. We'll do 1:45. What you got, Cooper?
Okay, so one time, like my friend George set me up on a date with this one girl from a different high school,
Mm-hmm.
and I told her that I really liked hockey, and she said, "Well, she's a really good ice skater."
All right.
So like we set up plans to go to the local ice rink, right?
Yeah.
And then so we're like skating around the ice, and she's not as good as she said that she was.
Okay.
So she fucking hits a divot in the ice and fell on her
Yeah.
face. I didn't know what to do, so I just laughed.
Yeah.
Like that.
Uh-huh.
And she like fucking stood up. She called me an asshole and she left.
And that's it? That's a story?
Yeah, pretty
Did she
much.
show you mean you didn't get to see any titties?
Nope.
What kind of story was that?
That was
You like
actually
fucking
a
shitty
shitty
story.
That was a Suron story. Where the hell are you from, Cooper?
We have video of this?
Camas?
Huh?
Nah.
Where are you from?
I'm from Camas.
Camas,
Washington.
Washington State?
Yeah.
What's your favorite hockey team?
Colorado Avalanche, sir.
Yeah. Don't say sir. Knock it off. I wasn't an officer. I work for a living. Cool. That's what the enlisted guys say if you call them sir by accident. I work for a living. Cool.
Yeah, I'm a pulley with the Marine Corps.
Are you really?
So, yeah.
So you do want to go to the Marine Corps, or are you just doing the ROTC thing for a while?
I'm enlisted in the Marine Corps already, and I leave June 27th.
When you graduate.
So, yeah.
When you graduate. Oh, so you're gonna be 17 in there?
Yeah.
You ready for this shit?
Yeah.
You sure?
Uh-huh.
Let me see. Let me test you, since I went to basic training. Do you know how to say yes?
For the Marine Corps, it's
You didn't do it right. You're gonna be fucked up. Here's what you got to do from now on, kid. Yes. That is the key to getting through the military. And are you running? Are you keeping in shape?
Yes, sir.
Don't call me sir. I'm gonna punch you in the tooth.
Sorry, I'm supposed to call anybody who's.
Are you really?
Like,
God, the Marines.
Yeah,
just quit. Just fucking bag out and join the army. It's gonna be so much more fun.
You're just like spinning a gun around. That's right.
I mean, the Marines are such hard-ons, dude. I mean, they're fucking dude. Yeah, you probably. I got to be honest with you though. They yell 24/7. Your drill sergeants, or I forget what they call them in there. They will have their voices will be hoarse because they don't like our drill sergeants. Like the last week, they kind of knocked the shit off. It's 24/7, and their voices will have vocal dance. You'll hear it when they talk. Like they have that. No, they'll sound like it'll be like weird. It'll be like they'll all sound like that.
Sir, would you like a throat lozenge, sir?
They also because that's how you know what's his face wasn't a real drill. They all have like crazy because they yell every command. Hello, sir. You could call me sir. I don't want to fuck your shit up.
No, it's fine.
So what do you want to do? You want to go fight in Afghanistan?
I think that ship sailed, but
is it really? No, you probably get in there if you want it. How bad do you want it? I bet you could find some action in the Marine Corps if you really wanted to. Actually, we have that thing all locked down. Well, I think you guys are you guys still there? Do they have any? I'm sure they have a few units over there still in Afghanistan, right?
They're mostly just like security forces, Marines.
Really?
But yeah,
it's good money.
But I have an infantry contract right now, so.
Okay. Oh, you're going infantry too?
Yeah.
Jesus. What made you want to do that?
I don't know. I just felt like if I was gonna go in, I was gonna go in all the way.
Yeah.
So.
That's probably what I would have done. If I was 18, I'd have done the same thing. Go in all the way. By the way, that was a huge mistake. You should have took a fucking desk job. And I'll tell you why. Because when you're done in your like 4 years or whatever it is, and you wake up and you're like, wow, I'm really, if I had to kill somebody with this fucking M4, I could do it. But I can't get a fucking job because nobody's hiring.
Yeah.
Well, here's what I suggest you do, and I don't know how the Marine Corps works. Do the infantry thing. It's going to make you a great first-class professional soldier. And at some point, get out. And not the military, if you want to stay in the military. But you're going to find that out unless try to switch. I don't know. They call it MOS. Try to switch your MOS at some point. All right? To get in computers, if you can. Dude, get the discipline. You're in for a hell of a ride in June, dude. You're in a hell of a ride. But if you learn to say yes and never say I don't know, and even if you do it wrong, do it the best you can, you're going to be okay. And the best advice my father ever gave me is only hang around guys that are that want to be lifers. Don't hang around. If somebody says to you, this is what I did too. If somebody says to you, I'm getting out of here as soon as my contract, that's not your friend.
Yeah.
Not that he's a bad person. You want to have a complete success mentality when you're in the military. What are you fucking doing? You're already fucking up. I'd be making you push right now. Will you do push-ups?
Yes, sir.
Oh, would you do push-ups on the phone for me right now?
Front
leading rest position, move! Are you in the front leading rest position?
Yes.
All right, here we go. 1, 2. Position of attention, move! Wow, you really did it. You're a good kid. I really wish you the best of luck, by the way.
Don't be like my dad who was practically court-martialed.
Oh, so was I. Hey, and stay out of trouble.
He didn't want to go back. He didn't want to go back. He sold his plane ticket.
Cooper.
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 Yeah.
I appreciate what you're doing for our country. I really do. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. And
yeah, good. Yep.
Go Avs, all right? And call me back before you go, okay?
All right.
Take care,
Thank
brother. Front leading possession, move. You got to hang around the people that want to be there. That's what you got to do. See, I'm going to be a good dad, aren't I?
Yeah, you are.
He did it, too. I could hear him pop. He popped.
No. Now, would your
Move.
son go into the German Air Force or German Army, or would he go into? Could he go into the United
It
States?
depends. If the fucking Nazis that are running that country right now, if Obama's still in charge, no. If Obama's still in charge, I don't think that'll be the case. Yeah, that's fucking interesting. Two really interesting calls.
Yeah.
Yeah, good job, Cooper.
New listener, too. A new listener.
Yeah. Well, I think he's been listening a while. I think he finally got the guts to call.
Yeah.
But I appreciate that. I love when people serve the military. I'm hitting that too early. I got to do the plugs, right? The fuck?
Yeah.
I'm a little off. I had fun, though. I like, this show's about people. I want to get to know my crowd, you know? And I'm mad at what's-his-face. I'm going to bash him all week. What the fuck happened to him?
Continued.
Why did he dip out? He told me he was going to call.
I will call today. No, I won't. I am
I'm not
French.
that mad at him. I'm not mad at him for real, but he's got to get his balls busted. He's an associate.
I kind of wish I fucking got something with him. Like I would have made it like Michelle Terrion got fired. Something like that. I would have told him.
Yeah,
Shit.
he made me go on the air with BS. And I want to get to the bottom of it. I don't know if he lied to me, misconstrued. He was really excited. I don't know if he just wanted airtime. Obviously, he didn't want airtime. He would have been here. You know.
Oh
stuff.
shit!
Front leads rest position. Move. There you go. Good kid. JohnFreemanMusic.com. 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 Please check out John Freeman. He does music and he can make music for your podcast. He's the official musician of the Shot from the Point channel. Please check him out at JohnFreemanMusic.com. I'm Tommy C. You can check me out at Tommy C. SFTP on Twitter. Shot from the Point, one word. That's my Skype name. Leave a message or 718-395-7660. 718-395-7660. And that is Brooklyn, New York. Catch me out on Twitch. I haven't streamed on Twitch in a while. I don't see any point
That Chris Russo bought us.
What? Oh, that's right. I forgot to goof on you for that.
Yeah.
Actually,
I knew we'd get through the whole show.
Oh, God, I totally forgot about it. But all right, I got something, though. I got something. Thanks for reminding me. You should have reminded. You didn't do your job. All you did was interrupt, and you could have gave me something good, and you didn't do it.
I kind of did this on purpose. I was kind of keeping on.
Yeah. You fantastic job. A fantastic job.
I did.
Here's the good. Here we go.
Good afternoon, everybody.
This is what I had to do to fucking get Jake on. Hold on.
Give me like a few minutes. I'll call you. I just got home. It literally is. You know, I just got home, and you know, so.
Okay, then I get back with.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I know. Look, I have an idea what you're going through over there, so don't even sweat it. I am making time for you. I don't think I got. I apologize. I don't think I got that across. I just
begging him to get on.
wanted to get an idea what's going on when. I am willing to wait. So you take your time and give me a message when you're just about ready. All right, bud?
Yeah, no. I'm actually in front of my computer right now, and it's going through a fucking update.
Oh no, that was before. No, this is the one I want.
Also, I can barely hear you with this whole.
Hold on a
Dude,
second.
I got a lot of things I got to do at home.
All right, that pissed me off.
Just tell me now. It'll. I don't know. I'm not even. I got a ton of shit I got to do before I even get home, so I don't even know.
Yeah, see, here's the thing. And I actually did get pissed off. You know, I was playing a prank on you. What if I really did have Chris rank? I was like, I got a lot of things going on. When do I ever call you? When do I ever ask you to do anything?
I know that, but it was just that day. I was just so fucking pissed. I had a shitty day at work.
Yeah.
I had shit to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was just that day.
I don't think we're ever gonna bring on fucking Matt full time now. It's just fucking. There's too many people as it is. Like poor Jeff got shut. I mean, you talked a lot at the beginning of the show, but poor Jeff got shut out the rest of the show. Well, anyway, this is what I do. That really pissed.
Deep.
Well, you did a lot of stuff in the beginning. Yeah.
Okay.
And hold on.
We're talking 10 minutes. 10 fucking minutes. And how about this? Chris Russo.
All right, then let's get him with
Fucking
that.
make me ruin this goddamn video. I'm trying to make some money here. I'm trying to get as popular. If I fucking tell you everything, it's not going to work. I'm willing to stay up, man. All you got to do is sit in front of your computer, call me on Skype, and I play you this shit.
Can't believe. People send me messages.
I should have known because I know with something like this, you would have just fucking told me.
You
I should have
think
known
so?
that this is a fucking work.
Well, no, because I had a good excuse for that. I need a reaction. We're gonna record it. I told you I was gonna record it. You know what I mean?
Well, like I said, when he started yelling, it was Francesa.
It was Francesa. You didn't call me out. Oh, I got a fucking funny. I thought that was this you. Did you open up a Google Plus account and start sending me funny message before we went on the air?
No.
I think somebody did. You gotta hear. You'll laugh at this. Hold on. You gotta hear this shit. This is too funny. Hold on. Ah, man, I'm not too quick on the draw. Well, this guy Drew, LOL long. He wrote me. He goes, you should make a Crosby video about his 900th point. It would be cool. You could talk about his dominant reign. So I wrote him back. I wrote, are you goofing on me? You know. And then I don't know. Pierre said something to him, and he goes, I don't goof on anybody. People only goof on themselves. That makes a lot of sense. So I was like, I didn't know if he was just crazy or it was you. Because right at this point, I think it's you, right?
See, that's the thing. You're paranoid.
Yeah, I know. Dave is too. I called him. I forget what it was.
Jake's
like,
just gonna milk this out as long as possible.
That's what I'm saying. Like the fact your paranoia is great right now.
It is. That's true.
That's all it is. Like some guy in the street can like do something to you, like fucking Jake.
Yeah. That's pretty much it. Because it's probably guilt, you know.
Yeah.
So the guy LOL long or whatever his name is, I didn't know if he was a fan or not. I wasn't sure at this point, so I gave him this answer. I go, I'm not a big fan of his, but I would normally upload something that is a big accomplishment. But with the changes to Game Center and NHL TV, I can't really record anything yet. The only thing I could do is re-edit an available clip and put music videos. Let's see, what the fuck? Ah, God, I can't even see the damn thing. So I said the only thing I could do is re-edit an already available clip and make music videos. I really don't think it would be a good fit for him. I'm more than likely going to make a video goofing on him, to be honest. I go, I'm sure there'll be a lot of videos praising him. There's no shortage of them as it is. That being said, if you want a clip, this is what I said to him. That being said, if you want a clip, I can re-edit and you can think of the music. I'll give it a shot, right? So that's like me being diplomatic, you know? And then he goes, so your channel preaches hatred. That was the next response.
That does sound like something.
So your channel preaches hatred, hatred, and then I just wrote back, yes. You know, and then he goes, because I'm assuming this is you, you know.
Yeah.
So, and he goes, so you're not a hockey channel, then? And I was like, at this point, I don't know what the hell we are, but I do like hockey, and this is the funniest thing he wrote. For the record, hating Hall of Famers, Hall of Fame NHLers is never a winning scenario for people like you. Well, what fucking scenario are you talking about, you know? He goes like this, watch power play. Again, you liar. I don't hate Crosby. What are you talking about? I think he's awesome. Pittsburgh fans are tired of your shit. You hate Lemieux and Gretzky too, so criticize them, you big coward. Play with CJ. That's a real channel. And they don't ever speak for Pittsburgh fans. This is the shit I get. And sometimes I get titties. That's like, I don't know if I thought it was you.
I wish it was.
It's funny.
That's what I'm saying. I could like fucking milk this thing. Like I can't do it.
I'm a little paranoid. You did try some stunt with Russo. You sent him the thing. I don't want to. If it blew up, then I wouldn't care. But I don't want him getting fucking taken down. And I don't want to get a strike over a fucking 300 hit video. You know what I mean? I want to get a strike over 100,000.
I don't want to take down the channel. But see, that's the thing. When I pull a joke,
Yeah.
it's either it has a no effect or it just has a very serious effect.
Yeah. See, don't send it to him yet. Somebody posted it on their WFAN website. You know that?
Yeah.
You saw that?
Yeah.
And like it said, the latest practical joke from Shot from the Point. Jake Link gets the latest practical joke played on him on Shot from the Point, right? About Chris Russo and a very naughty word. That was like the title of it, and it's like embedded on this guy's WFAN website. Pretty funny.
The Mike Francesa stuff has all these jokes.
It
goes all these off websites.
And by the way, he did say the N-word. Pretty funny.
Yeah.
Clearly.
Oh yeah, he did. It wasn't even out of context.
Yeah, I know. It wasn't like he's tried to say jigger, like the bug, and said, yeah, all right, I think you let somebody slide on that.
It was
He's
like
talking,
the Browns. What's this brown?
He's talking about a dark athlete. Who's this? And I think he is anyway. That's like something my grandfather
you know
would
what?
say.
You can't do sports and you can't be a sports broadcaster and have that word in your vocabulary.
No, you really can't. Unless you, I guess we could do it. We probably get away with it depending on the context.
Yeah, I think Daniel Tosh has a joke. He says, "I would just like to hear a sports announcer go, God, black people are fast, all of them."
Well, actually, that did happen. It happened with Howard Cosell.
You know
but
what?
he got fired. He
That
said-
was taken out of context.
Yeah, no, it wasn't taken out of context. I just know what he meant by it because I do the same thing. He goes, "There he goes, the 30, the 20. Look at that monkey go."
I
Can't say
don't
that.
know if he. Okay.
I don't think he meant. It's like I call my kid a monkey, you know.
Uh-huh.
A little, yeah. That's what I think he meant it, you know. But you can't call a full.
Well, it's like one of them said.
Look at that
one of-
monkey go.
Somebody said, I think like 5 years ago, that I think the Vikings are gonna have to hit New Orleans harder than Hurricane Katrina.
That's not. Oh God. That's
So
that.
I
one's
just said,
pretty bad,
I made a joke about that. I go, how funny would it be on the NFL today if Boomer Esiason said, "Well, the New York Jets are falling apart quicker than Tower 2."
Yeah. The Europeans have 9/11 jokes. You know that?
Oh, I'm sure
Yeah, they
there
have
is.
9/11
My
jokes.
favorite one is this: knock
What?
knock.
Who's there?
9/11.
9/11 who?
You said you never forget.
That's kind of funny though. That's funny though. All right, Twitch, Shot from the Point Live. I don't see the point in fucking. I mean, you can sub. Maybe I will do something there one day. I don't see really the point of streaming on there. YouTube's better. YouTube's better. Get more friggin' people on too. And please like, sub, and share if you like the program.
Yeah.
And
Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. Don't forget about him.
Oh, Real Talk, the Metaphor Messiah. He's in the chat
Black
right
Mozart still out there. Bandcamp, download it, pay for it. Good
now. I didn't
music.
know. I didn't know I was pushing him.
Oh,
And let's check out Monday through Thursday if you want pure hockey. Monday through Thursday during the NHL hockey season, 3:30 Eastern Standard Time. The half-an-hour hockey podcast live right here with Dead on Dave and myself. That's In the Crease with Tommy C. Monday through Thursday during the damn hockey season. I've had enough. Hope everybody enjoys the Super Bowl. You know, it's going to be a lot of fun, right? We're all going to have a lot of fun at the Super Bowl, right? Yes?
Yes.
Maybe?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Fucking,
have fun.
you guys interrupt me the whole
Everyone's here.
goddamn night, and when I ask you direct questions, so I keep the flow of the thing going, you don't say a fucking word. It's amazing. I'm blown away. You guys were tremendous today. I forgot to bring in fucking Frenchie Ben. Oh, fuck it. You're out of luck, Frenchie Ben. That's what you get for calling already. I think I got to you already. Well, that's it. All right. Let's see you next week, bitches. Yeah. Shop the Point Live every weekend, 3 p.m. Sunday. Check us out on In the Crease all week. Lots of motherfucking uploads. Get crazy. See ya. Goodbye. Shoot up.
I'm a tailor-made razor blade, cut of the cloth as a gladiator with Gatorade on 808. I'm like Johnny Mnemonic, the body highly robotic, shoot a microscopic laser rays. You ain't know? We reboot it. Alcohol 2.0. Don't be stupid, run when you got the chance, cause this time it ain't getting pots in there. Don't hesitate, I'll decimate. It ain't nothing to push a button and detonate. Spit fire and trip wire, you get